Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of 10K Dollar Day. Today, we're talking about flowers, champagne, and scratch offs.
Whew, hope we get lucky tonight.
Hey, here we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to episode 264 of 10K Dollar Day. This is the comedy podcast about imaginary luxury travel. I'm Alison Burns.
I'm Lulu Picard.
And we're so excited you're here with us today. If you're new to this podcast, let me give you a quick rundown about what you're about to hear. So, first, we're going to talk about our current obsessions and our current wish lists. And we also love to hear from you too. So, if you have those, you can always email us at 10K Dollar Day. And then we're going to go into our 10K days. What we're going to do is someone has given us a word, a magic word, if you will. I today am going to take that word and I'm going to take Lulu on an imaginary vacation. So I'm going to take $10,000 that's not real and I'm going to spend it in one day somewhere in the world. It's real research. You could really do all these things if you actually had 10K, but it's imaginary travel because we don't actually have $10,000.
We
Then
have nowhere near $10,000.
no, nowhere near. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Then we close up with a little 10K role play. It's a little improv section that we like to do. I think it's a lot of fun. So buckle up for the ride. Here we go. All
Okay.
right, Lulu, what's your
Yeah.
current obsession?
All right. It is accessible to everyone unless you are lactose intolerant.
Oh,
Uh, my current obsession is granola and yogurt. I know that it's very simple, but
okay.
I can't stop eating it right now.
But like specific, like what kind of yogurt?
Yeah. Let's bring it on. Let's try them all. Let's pick all the yogurts in my Amazon Fresh order. Let's buy all the granolas. Let's
Okay.
mix and match them all day long.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of vanilla yogurt or even a plain yogurt with like something with chocolate granola.
Oh, right now I have a vanilla yogurt, like literally in front of me, a vanilla yogurt with blueberry granola.
Mm.
But I've also been really into the Noosa yogurts, like the
Oh,
strawberry
yeah.
rhubarb one or the
Yeah.
lemon one with granola. And what I like to do is let the granola sit a little bit in it. So I actually put it in like a few hours before and then put
Yeah.
it in my fridge and then I
That's cool.
eat it like it's a health food, but it's
I love
not.
that.
Oh, I can't stop. It's
Yeah,
so
that's good.
good. How about
I love
you?
that. Okay, so my new obsession is something I've wanted for a long time, and I finally got it. So I'm gonna talk about it, but I also could show it if we're watching. If you're on YouTube. Oh, by the way, go to YouTube. 10K Dollar Day. Just search it. You or just do youtube.com/10K Dollar Day. It's easier. I got this new Apple Watch, but look, it's bracelets.
Oh, I love the strap of it. That's
Yes.
really cool.
Because I used to have just, like, the normal strap, and I
Yeah,
saw all these really cool boho bracelet things, and I ordered it from Etsy. So you measure
love
your
it.
wrist, and they make them, and it's cute. It's like a gold, like, chain with, like, a black leather, and it wraps around twice, and then you button it.
Hold it close up to your head, like not as close to the camera. Oh, that's so cute. What?
Oh,
Who just
ser
talked to me?
my watch did.
But what did it hear me say? What did it
It
say?
says "her" and it wraps around twice, and then you button it, and then it wrote back, "I'm not sure I understand." That's funny. Yeah, so see, it's like
Yeah, that looks great.
cool, I like it. So that's my new obsession. I've been wanting it for so long, and then I finally got it, and now I, like, love wearing my watch again.
Oh, that's great. I love that.
What's on your wish list?
On my wish list because I'm going on tour. So a lot of my wish lists coming up are going to be real weird
Ah,
because
yeah.
it's all going to be stuff while I'm on tour. So my
Mhm.
wish list is easy package delivery
Oh, okay.
because I love my subscription
Yeah,
boxes.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But you kind of have to a lot of the subscription boxes are not as consistent with their shipping dates as I need them to be to
Oh.
guess where I'm going to be to receive each one. So they're not you know what I mean? Like it's like a 2-week span that it could or could not come. But for me, that's the difference of me being in Utica, New York or Philadelphia.
Yes.
So um figuring out my packages for the next year is going to be a little puzzle PC all the time.
Yeah, I get that.
That's my wish list. My wish list
Yeah.
is I wish there was a system for
Mhm.
people like me where I could have them all sent to one place and then they
Yeah.
would like a service and I could pay you $15 a month and then you would
Oh,
always just make sure they came to me.
yeah.
I could give you my tour schedule
There's
and
gotta
have
be. There's
everything
nothing
sent
like
to
that?
you. Not that I found or not that's marketed to. I mean, you would think that if it existed, they would tell everyone on Broadway
Yeah. No, you're right.
or anyone that toured because it's always every time I tour, it's always a thing,
Yeah.
trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
Medications are the hardest.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, when I was on that injectable medication,
Mhm.
figuring out how to like have it in advance and be where I needed to be and oh, it was such a pain.
Yeah.
Anyway,
No, we'll figure it out.
all right. What about
My
you?
wish list is an ear cleaner that doesn't scare me.
You need just get a Filipino ear cleaner.
A Filipino ear cleaner.
Well, what are the kinds you're looking at? What tell me about the ones you're looking at.
Okay, so you have either just what are those things called you stick in your ears?
Yes.
Those things. What are
Or
they? No, what's that? What is it called? A
an ear
Q-tip.
pick? Oh,
You have
sure.
either just Q-tips or I got this thing that is electric and it has like it almost looks like a drill that goes down into the like
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
ground. So
Uh-huh.
it's like a spiral
Oh yeah.
and you stick it in and it goes and like turns. And I feel like it's gonna pop my brain out of my head.
Okay. I have one in between those things, but I we've talked about this before. I grew up with them because
Yeah.
Filipinos just have them.
Yeah.
And it's just like a really long little spoon.
Oh.
They also have one with spirals, but they're just very long. Or actually probably the length of this pen that I'm holding, like a length of a pen.
Yeah.
And then you like tuk 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 tuk. But I grew up doing it, so the sensation for me is very normal.
Okay. I don't like maybe it's a sensation that I wish I didn't feel.
Yeah, I like the feeling. So
Yeah.
it's
I
weird.
don't know. Yeah. I'll try anything once,
That's true. You
you
will.
know?
That is something I know about you.
All right.
You will try anything once.
Well, let's see what I do on these 10K days. It's time for 10K day.
It's a 10K dollar day. Imaginary travel and a laugh or two.
As we tell you all the crazy things we wanna do,
We buy top drawer.
but we don't really pay.
So say what's your happy and you'll be our bae.
All right. Let's hear this magic word. This is a good one.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Herrera, and I'm a professional pet owner. The word I wanted to use is paddle.
Okay, professional pet owner.
So cute.
Everyone, that's my mom.
Yep.
And Paddle is the name of her dog.
That's right. And what's funny is, I don't know if you guys could hear it, but if you listen to the very end of that, you can hear your dad in the background. He must be listening and you hear him go, ha! He like laughs in the background. It's really cute. All right. So I was super excited that this word happened to fall on my day.
Yeah.
So I get to take Lulu somewhere in the world and try to spend 10K, and it's all based on the word paddle. So, Lulu, you and I are going to Grace Bay Beach.
Grace like Beauty and Grace?
Yes.
Where's that?
It's on the northeast coast of the island of Provinciales.
I,
Provinciales. Provinciales.
what country is this?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. What do you mean you don't know?
That's all I wrote. It's on the northeast coast of the island of Provinciales.
Okay, wait. What's it called? Grace what?
Grace Bay Beach.
Oh my gosh, listeners, hold on. Let me get you this information. We're going to Turks and Caicos.
Oh, yeah, that area.
Okay.
Okay. Well, here's the reason I found it, because it has the best paddle boarding in the world.
Oh, I've always wanted to try
Okay.
paddleboarding.
Listen to this description
Wait,
of
is that the one
why.
where you stand up or
Yes,
are you on your knees?
either one.
Okay.
It's just a flat board. You can either stand or go on your knees.
Okay, okay.
The clean turquoise water, soft white sand. There are no rocks, no seaweed, no pollution. An extensive barrier reef is located a mile offshore. It protects Grace Bay from the ocean swells of the Atlantic, so the beach is always calm and safe.
There's no pollution?
Yep. So that's why it's the best place to paddleboard in the world.
I bet you can see like straight down into the
Oh,
water.
it's the pictures are amazing.
Okay.
So we're staying at, and this is something a lot of people know about, beaches. You know, the resort beaches?
I remember the movie and it was very sad.
It was very sad. But no, do you not remember, like, as kids, you'd see those like commercials for beaches and it's all inclusive and the kids would be running with the parents down the,
No, I remember the ads for sandals.
oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
But sandals I thought was just adults.
Yeah, no, beaches is, they have like a lot of different locations. This one is on in Grace Bay Beach.
Oh, cool.
And I love their site so much because you can request adjoining rooms right there on the site.
Oh, that's great.
You can also request tons of other cool stuff. Like you can request flowers, champagne. It even said like type in any request you want, like your favorite candy.
And they might be able to just have it?
Yes. So I requested for us flowers
Yes.
and a surprise box of candy and a scratch off ticket for each room.
You picked a scratch off ticket. You could have requested anything and you typed in scratch off ticket. Can
Yeah.
you imagine if we really reserved that and what they would have said when they got that request? They would have been like, who are these people? And they better have real money. What if,
I know. I know. So we both got the Caribbean Premium Walkout Room.
what does that mean?
So it has a king bed, and then what happens is it's a patio door that when you open it, it's direct access to the beach. So you're on the beach. Why they call it just the walkout. You walk out and you're on the
Wow.
beach.
I love that.
Listen to this. Total for 2 nights for both of our rooms, $9,470.
Wait a minute. What's included? Is this an all-inclusive
I'm
resort?
glad you asked. It is all inclusive,
Because
okay?
there's no way.
There's no
That was 2
way.
nights?
Yeah, 2 nights. Isn't that crazy? Now here's what's included, okay? It's a lot. Unlimited dining at 21 restaurants. You can have breakfast, lunch, dinner, and anytime snacks. Unlimited premium liquors. There are 15 bars, including swim up bars. There are also stocked bars in every room. And you can have unlimited Robert Mondavi Twin Oaks wines. If you have
Okay.
kids, there are certified nannies available at your beck and call. There's a water park. There's a Caribbean adventure with Sesame Street. You can go scuba diving, snorkeling, paddle boards, kayaks, all kinds of water sports, golf,
Mhm.
unlimited land sports. There's
Whoa.
Beaches Nightly Teen Club. There's an Xbox lounge. There's tennis. There's a fitness center. There's day and night entertainment with live shows. And this includes all tips, taxes, and gratuities, including free Wi-Fi, round trip airport transfer to and from your airport. And if you stay, this is just an add-on, not for 10K day, but if you stay for 3 nights or longer, you get a free wedding.
Wait. What?
You get a free wedding with a minimum 3-night stay. Free re
Oh, I see. I see. Well, of course, because you're bringing all your people there.
Yeah,
For a minimum 3-night stay, you're
yeah,
probably getting them 20
yeah.
rooms booked.
Isn't that crazy?
Yes, that's
Pretty
insane.
cool though, right?
That
So
is really cool.
basically everything's included, which does help with our price tag because we don't have to pay for we can literally eat, drink, whatever we want. Okay. So here's what's going to help us though, because we are very close to 10K already and we haven't started. Over breakfast, our free, well, included breakfast, we're going to scratch off our lottery tickets. Now, mine was a bust, but you won $10.
Thank you.
Isn't that pretty cool?
That is really cool.
Okay. So then we're going to go paddle boarding because that's why we're here. But
Huh?
while I was searching for paddle boarding, I came across this thing called e-foiling. Have you heard of that?
Never. And
So
does
it's
it have is the E electric?
yes.
But the foiling, I really don't know what that
Okay,
is.
so E is short for electric. Foiling is hydrofoil.
Is that the one that it looks like they have saran wrap or Reynolds wrap, and then they're like,
No.
okay,
It's an electric powered motorized surfboard.
electric powered motorized surfboard. So it's like
It
paddle boarding, but you don't have to.
oh, it's better. You fly above the
What?
water.
How do you? Are you balancing? How do
You
you stay on the thing?
yeah,
Are you strapped into it? You
you
must be strapped
fly
onto it.
above
But
the
how are
water.
you connected to the board if you're
No,
flying?
you're not. You're not connected.
But then how does it stay on you?
Okay, so it has a little like shark fin looking thing that goes down into the water, but it looks
Uh-huh.
like you're probably 2 feet off the water, off. And then in your hand, you're holding like uh maybe it's like a remote control that powers it, like that's what makes it go.
Uh-huh.
And you're just flying, totally flying,
But you're not
not
strapped
connected.
onto the board. Your
Not what
feet
I'm
are not
seeing.
connected.
It does not look like it when you look at the videos. It looks like you're just like you're just balancing. Almost like you were what's the boards that the snowboarding.
Okay. I think you're strapped into snowboards.
Interesting. Yeah, it doesn't look like you're strapped in on this,
Okay, I don't know. I
right?
I I'm not an
Okay.
extreme sports star, so I don't know.
It's $250 per person for first time rider instructions and to
Okay.
take it out. So
Yep.
that's $500 we're going to spend, okay? So we're doing that cuz it looks amazing. Like
Yeah, I'm
oh,
I'm so I'm into
it's
it.
so fun. Okay. Then that was e-foiling though. That's not paddle boarding.
That's okay, that's e-foiling.
Yeah, so we have to now go paddle boarding. But I only have like $30 left. But I remembered the aquatic activities are included. Remember? So
Oh,
I'm sure
okay.
that that includes paddle boarding. So you and I are just going to go back to beaches, get our free paddle boards after we go e-foiling. We'll probably do the paddle boards on our knees because at this point we're probably tired from balancing on the e-foilers. So we're going to do paddle boards at the beach. And then I'm going to take that $30 because we haven't spent it yet and we're going to buy some swimsuits. Okay. But
Okay.
here's the swimsuits we're going to buy. We're going to get 2 custom swimsuits.
What?
Custom swimsuits with your mom's dog paddle on it.
Okay.
His face
Done.
all over our swimsuits so that we can wear a swimsuit with paddle on it as we go paddle boarding for this paddle episode.
Okay, I love it. Perfect.
So, have you seen those swimsuits?
I
Will
mean,
people put their faces on it?
no.
Okay, you have to look at it. So, there's literally a place called faceswimsuit.com.
Okay.
And when you click on it, it takes you to people put I mean, the one on the front page is actually kind of gross because it's a girl wearing a swimsuit and it's just like her boyfriend's face on it, but it's the whole face, not lots of faces. So his hair looks like it's where her breastises are. And then his mouth is down at the bottom part of her swimsuit. So it's actually like not very attractive. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah, that's
But
weird.
you can also do one where there's like multiple faces. So I feel like if we get your paddle dog like
So it's
multiple
not just one
faces,
big face.
yeah, we could. But I feel like then the mouth is always in a weird place on your body.
I think you're right. I think
So if
you're
we do
right.
multiple, maybe we can like place them a little bit.
Okay.
Now here's the thing. Each swimsuit is $19.99. $19.99.
Uh-huh. Do we have enough
So
money?
We only have 30, so we're $10 short.
Oh, so you need my $10 from my lottery ticket.
So you're so nice. You're gonna let me borrow the $10 that you won from the scratch off,
Absolutely, absolutely. Of
and we're
course.
gonna get those 2 bathing suits and then go back to beaches
Ah,
and, and do some paddle boarding. Now, I do have to say, I know this is all inclusive, but you guys, I actually wanna do a beaches resort because 21 restaurants, you can literally eat wherever you want. They don't keep track. You can go eat wherever you want, and there's all kinds of places. Like, I almost went on this tangent and was like, "I want you to just pick wherever." They have Italian cuisine. They have this thing called the Bombay Club, which is like Asian cuisine. They have an Arizona's southwestern cuisine. They have Giuseppe's. They have a seafood grill, Cafe de Paris. Like, oh, they have a pub where you can get fish and chips.
oh, yum.
This is all on one like resort.
It sounds like a cruise ship.
It sounds like you're absolutely right. Absolutely right. They have a pizza place and all of the waitresses are dressed up as Sesame Street characters. And not like, "Oh, I have on a hat." Like full, I should be like in a show on Broadway as a Sesame Street character, like the full gear.
Wait, can you see their face?
No, they're wearing the huge masks.
And they're the ones serving you, or they just walk around as people serve you?
What it looks like to me is that they're serving people, but it's
That you
pizza.
can't see anything. I've been in those costumes. That's
Well, the video they have, maybe they set it up in the video,
so completely
but it looked like he
impossible.
was just holding the plate and
Do
he
you
was like,
realize how dirty those things you would spill things on yourself all the time?
"Yeah, I guess I
But it
didn't
would
think
be
about
so great
that."
because there's be no customer service. Like if the pizza was cold and you were playing Oscar the Grouch, they'd be like, "It's cold." You're like, "Wah!" and you just run
Oh,
away.
that's probably
I
true.
wouldn't mind that.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, and one other thing I wanna talk about beaches before I give my total. They have 2 food trucks on site as well.
That's
We're
fun.
we're going there. One is called the Mac Daddy, and it's all mac and cheese.
Okay.
I know.
This is
Like,
not what I expected at your beach resort.
I know, and then the other one is called Curls and Swirls, and it's all ice cream, like,
That's
just
really
tons.
cute.
I know, right? All kinds of ice cream, but you guys, that Mr. Mac Daddy truck, that it looks so good. They have I mean, anything that you could even things you don't think of. Oh, and what's cool too is that you can also set up, like, candlelight dinners at different like, various locations. It doesn't have to be in, it could be, like, at your hotel room, it could be on the beach, like,
Oh,
all
that's
sorts
so
of stuff like that.
sweet. I love that.
It's really cool, and I know it's kind of, like, touristy feeling when you do stuff like that because it does feel like a cruise ship, but hey, if you're wanting one-stop shop, like, that's the place to go for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
Alright, and so that brings my total to, on the dot, $10,000.
Unbelievable.
Alright, so that's what I would do with 10K in the place I wasn't sure where it was, but I knew it was in Provincales, Grace Bay Beach.
Turks and Caicos, everyone. Turks and
Yeah.
Caicos.
But here's what we would do if we had $10,000 to give away. So, Lou, what'd you find?
Okay, well, we started with paddle. So
Mhm.
I went to creeks and canoes and kind of stuff like that. And I found the Canoe Foundation.
Oh, cute.
And the link to that is going to be in our newsletter that comes out, that came out the day that this episode was released. And I just had a thought about that. Anyhow, I was like, where would they find that? Is there an archive? No, to build an archive. Oh my gosh, we have so much to do. Okay. So besides that, um, this is a really cool foundation that sells artistic or painted beautiful paddles
Okay.
that have been painted by artists and activists. And the sale of that goes to protect the land specifically in Canada.
Oh, cool.
And my favorite one, now these are like, some of these paddles are like $1,700,
Mhm.
but they're beautiful. These are pieces of art you would put on your wall. And my favorite one is called Muskrat Swims Toward the Light, Searching for the Turtle's Back by Chief Ladybird. And
Oh,
it
that's
is
cool.
gorgeous. So they have indigenous artists and indigenous things, and they take the money and they give it back to indigenous activists in Canada because they say that they are the ones that know how to protect the land.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, really
That's
cool
cool.
foundation.
Yeah, I love
Canoe
that.
Foundation. What do you have?
So I actually went with Paddle the dog, and I
Okay.
found a charity called Rough Redemption, but it's
Uh-oh.
Rough RUFF.
I already love it.
Isn't that cute? Okay, so it's a
Yes.
non-for-profit licensed animal rescue based in Woodstock, Georgia. Their mission is to rescue homeless dogs and place them with nurturing, responsible foster families. They also work with local shelters and animal advocates in the community to assist dogs from all types of situations. And then their dogs that are there receive veterinary care, basic training, socialization, and most of all, love. So check them out. That's roughredemption.org.
Oh, I love that. Rough Redemption.
Yeah. All right. You guys, if you want to contact us, tell us what charity you want us to feature. We'll talk about it. You can email us at 10kdollarday@gmail.com. Also, let us know what you're happy for. We're going to talk about our happies. What's your
No.
happy?
Okay, well, my happy is that the word was paddle
Oh,
because in this week's newsletter,
yeah.
I'm going to link to one of my favorite YouTube links of all time, which came from the Bays. It was something that was posted on the 10K Dollar Bay page on
Yeah.
Facebook during the pandemic. I
Yeah.
don't remember who posted it, Bays sound off, but someone we were like post links that make you laugh or something.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And someone posted the Midwest freestyle canoe competition, which is
Oh.
artistic paddling, and this guy like is in a tuxedo and he's paddling artistically to Lady in Red.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Well, everyone don't even bother looking for it. Don't worry. Just get on the web, just get on our newsletter cuz I'm going to send it out, or I did send it out this week.
Yeah.
Um well, that's not going to help. Are you going to get the old one? I don't know how to solve that for you right now. You should have been signed up for it, and then it's in
Yeah.
your inbox.
Perfect.
But I'm gonna put that link on the
That's
on the
so
newsletter,
cool.
and it already makes me happy to
Yeah,
know that
that's
people
awesome.
get to see that. It's just he's so dedicated to artistically paddling.
Yeah. Oh my
It's
God, I love
beautiful.
it.
What's your
Love it.
happy?
So my happy is actually I finally got all of my returns from Christmas done because I
Oh
had a few things that had
wow.
come in and like weren't exactly the right sizes, but I am the worst at returning things. They will sit in this room, my podcast room, for as long as I can before I'm like, oh yeah, I got to return that. It's the worst. So I'm finally got all of them done. That's my happy. I don't have to
Because
think
you
about it.
physically have to go somewhere to do it.
Yeah, I have to like go
Yeah,
return them at like UPS. So it's
I
annoying.
know. I get it. I
Yeah.
get it. Those UPS trips, they're the hardest
Oh,
ones to do.
it's the hardest.
I
Yeah.
know.
Then you
All
have to
right.
be organized too. You got to have like the labels and like the receipts or the scanner, like
Why
whatever.
do you think I never get any of that done?
I know it's the worst.
Ever. All right.
All right. So now it's time for our last segment. It's time for
10K Roleplay.
All right, Lou. Here it is. Role play.
Uh-huh.
You are
Uh-huh.
what they call a professional dog paddler. You teach dogs to swim.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hi, welcome to the
Hi.
show.
Thanks. It's good to be here.
What is your obsession?
I got to tell you, my obsession is currently the 12-meter race that we have going on here at Take a Pause with Us. That's what we call our paddling school. And it's a 12-meter race, which is interesting because the 15-meter race was a little too long for the Chihuahuas. The 9-meter race was a little too short for the Great Danes. But the 12-meter race is really the perfect length of time for all dog breeds in general to test their stamina and fitness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your wish list?
Well, my wish list is that some of these dogs would get themselves in order. We got a new crop of dogs here, and it's like, what are these recruits even doing? In my day, you would get a bunch of dogs in, and you'd say, "Attend hut," and they would just stand there right at attention.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, no offense, it's like herding cats.
Oh man, sorry about that.
Yeah.
So if you had $10,000, what would you
Yeah.
do with it?
Well, if I had $10,000, what I would do is set up a mentorship program with some of these younger recruits,
Okay.
with some of the older dogs that really know the ropes. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
get some of the
yeah.
veterans in here that can show these young dogs what's up, proper way to come to class. You know, I'm tired of this like just showing up, the yawning in the middle of class. We should have done
Mm,
that before we got here. Excuse
yeah.
me. We're not stretching now. Where were these habits coming from? Come to class ready to paddle or don't come at all. Man.
Okay. If you had $10,000 to give away, where would you
Yeah.
give it?
If I had $10,000 to give away, what I would do is I'd probably build a dog nap pod here at the paddling school
Oh.
because you know the yawning really gets to me. It makes me feel like I'm not doing a great job. That's not a really great place for me to be while I'm teaching safety. So if they're tired, if the pups are tired, I get it. You're a dog. I mean, I can't imagine how hard it must be to not pay taxes and not fend for yourself all day. But that's fine. You want to take a nap? Then I want you to be in a nap pod, you know, like away from me so I can't see you. Be tired over there. Come back when you're ready to work.
Oh, and, what's your happy?
Well, my happy right now is we just had puppies.
Oh,
I
that's so
know. And,
great.
you know, we haven't really been telling a lot of people, but we were able to cross some of our dogs with a duck. And so these puppies have webbed feet, and I'm really looking forward to their swimming. I think they are going to
Oh,
be some pretty good swimmers, these ones. So, you know,
I love that. Well,
yeah,
thank you so much. I'm gonna
you're
get one of those
welcome.
puppies.
Yeah, you better. They're going to be expensive, these little duck puppies. You know, duck pups.
Duck
They're
pup.
going to be the newest things.
Oh, that was.
No, you didn't go yet.
Oh,
Are you ready for yours, Alice?
I guess so. Probably not now.
Okay, well, Allison, you are a dog walker for the
Okay.
rich and famous.
Yes, I am.
Um, I will leave it up to you whether this is your career for life or not, but that is
Mm,
currently your job.
got it.
All right. Allie,
Hi.
hi. What is your obsession today?
Well, first of all, thank you so much for having me on the show today. I'm
Uh-huh.
really excited to be here. And it's I have a very busy schedule. So this was a really great opportunity for me to
Great.
fit in at this time. So my obsession is actually the new dog walking stick that I had custom made. So
Whoa.
it has my name in it. And this is different than a leash. These are called dog walking sticks. Now, what this does is it gives the dog itself a little bit more freedom, a little bit more traction as it walks, if you will. And I had it custom made. It's actually a design that a friend of mine made, and it was designed by him. It has crystals in it. It's bedazzled and rhinestoned as well. And then you can put your name or the dog's name on it as well. So the ones that I have 6 walking sticks, one for each dog. And each of the dog's name is not only embroidered, but my name is also embroidered into it. So that's
Wow.
my new obsession. I don't leave the house without them. They're always in the back of my car and they come with cute little zip up cases as well.
So cute.
Yeah, super
What's
cute.
on your wish list then?
Well, my wish list is actually I hope that I book this gig that I just auditioned for. So, I'm actually an actress in the area and I audition all the time. So, dog walking is like my part-time job, but acting is what I'm really getting into. And what I'm really hoping to do is book this job that I auditioned for. Now, it's not an actual TV show, it's a reality show. But I feel like reality is probably what I'm going to get into first because I feel like as an actor, what you're basically doing is being you. So, like, the best way to get hired is just to be you. And the best place to do that is on a reality show where you're you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, well, is what are we on?
10,000, I
I
think.
think so too. Okay, so
Yeah.
what would
I
you
listen to
do?
you guys a lot, so I like know exactly like what the questions are.
Thank you. It's so nice to talk to a bae.
Yeah.
What would you do with $10,000?
Well, that's kind of a hard one because I make a lot of money, like dog walking,
Oh,
because I
wow.
only walk dogs for people who are pretty wealthy. So for me, like an extra 10K, like, I don't know. I feel like maybe I just go to the mall and like there's a few things that I want to shop for that I'm always like, no, don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Like save your money. So I feel like I'd go into like Louis and I'd get like a new bag. And then I think
Oh,
I'd go into like I don't know, like Prada or maybe like Coach and like get something more functional. Maybe some new like shades because you definitely need, sunglasses when you're walking dogs. Maybe some
uh-huh.
new tennis shoes. Like I always go through tennis shoes because I refuse to like wear dirty tennis shoes while walking the dogs.
Oh, sure.
So I
Who
would
needs it?
definitely get some like new sneaks. So I'd
Okay.
probably spend it pretty quickly, you know.
It does sound like you would spend it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. How would you give it away?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like maybe I would give it to I don't know, there's like shelters and stuff that I feel like you can just like walk into and like give them money. I haven't done like a ton of research on it,
Yeah,
but
I think you could do
I
that
feel like you
maybe.
can do that. I feel like, oh, you know who else takes money is like churches. So like I feel like I could like walk into a church too and be like, "Hey, here's a check for
Yeah.
10K." And they probably like will give me like, I don't know, like a plaque or like a pew like donated to me
Yeah.
like
That's
this
definitely the reason you should do
pew.
it is to get the pew. I mean, why else
Yeah.
would you do it, right?
Well, because
Yeah.
then people can, like, see your name and be like, "Oh, like, she's a giver,"
She's a
you
good
know?
person. That's how they
Yeah,
would know that. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
yeah.
It sounds like you're just starting your journey maybe with charitable giving.
Yeah, for sure. Like, it's
Yeah.
in there. It's in my, like, heart,
Of
and my
course it
mom
is. It's
always
in
said I was,
everyone's
like, a
hearts. Yeah.
giver.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people, it's just in their hearts for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah, it never reaches their pocket. Okay, so um what's your happy?
Well, my happy is that while we were talking, I actually got a text from my agent. And she said, "I don't necessarily have the job, but they're interested in me, and there's actually another reality show." So it's not like I booked the one that I actually went out for, but there's another reality show that this same, company does, and so the producer was like, "Hey, we like her vibe." The only thing on the text that I'm not cool with is that it just said they might want me to dye my hair, which is like, ooh, I don't know. But, it's fine, like, hair is hair. So that's my happy is that, like, literally it happened while we were talking. So, like, that's kinda crazy. I feel like I secreted it.
That's exciting. I
Yeah.
mean, right here on the
Yeah, right here
podcast.
on the podcast.
Well,
You
I'm
guys are
glad.
great, by the way.
Thank you. I hope that you remember us on your climb to the top.
Yeah.
And it was lovely to talk to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, bye.
Ma- Yeah.
Oh, wait. That was.
It was.
Oh.
10K Roleplay.
Well, she was annoying. All right.
Oh no, she
So
was a great person. She was real a winner, that one.
such a winner. Well, guys, we hope you think we're winners because we sure think you're winners. Thanks for being
Hey.
here for another $10K day. We see you every Wednesday. It's a great time to be alive. All right. So here's our thank yous. All right. $10K Day is produced by 10K Day LLC. Intro by Stan Collins. Graphic art by Jacob McAllister. 10K jingle by Rockwell and Rose. The vintage 10K Saturday episode voiceover by Charlie Hume. Thanks as always to Buzzsprout. Let's end this podcast how we end it every week with friends like us.
Who needs amenities?